Hey, what's up guys, my name is Charlie. Today we're going to be reacting to some more bonus content, and it's going to be the Nerd Room Tour for 2006. Oh Jesus, 2006, that was a long time ago. Yeah, let's check out the video, shall we? Let's go.
Some of the DVDs I've been giving tours of the different nerd rooms as a bonus feature.
Hmm.
Well, this time I'm going to show you the nerd room from 2006.
Damn, looks like a
But
wreck.
even more so, I'm going to tell you a little story of how you changed my life.
Oh, that's
I get
nice.
emails all the time telling me how I changed other people's lives by making these videos and providing all this entertainment. Well, you've done the same for me, for all the support you've given me, and I'll explain that more at the end.
Hmm.
But anyway, of all the rooms where the nerd episodes were ever filmed, this was a really important one because this is kind of where it started. This was the year when the nerd became a sensation on YouTube. The first episode to be shot here was episode 3, The Karate Kid,
Oh God.
and all the way up to episode 17, Bible Games.
Oh God, no, not
This
that
room
game.
was never actually dedicated to the nerd episodes. It was just another room in my apartment. That room was just kind of a mess. There were bean bags and a hammock,
Yeah, that's what I was
and I
saying. It
was
looks a
lucky to
wreck,
have a
doesn't
good
it?
amount of space in that apartment to even do that kind of thing.
Hmm.
The video game collection just started as a corner in that room. I didn't have much of a collection at the time because I sold most of my old games.
Hmm.
Some of them I still kept. Like if you look in that little kitten bag right there, that's my entire Atari 2600 collection at the
Wow.
time. Those were all the games that I owned since I was a kid. So
Damn.
like I said, it was just a corner originally, just something where after a hard day of work I'd come home and maybe play a little Contra or something. So it
Yeah.
was kind of just a little dedicated nostalgia corner. After I did the Karate Kid episode, Mike encouraged me to do a lot more of these videos,
That's good.
and he'd come over and give me some of his old game systems like the Atari 5200 and the 3DO.
Oh
So
God.
a lot of the first consoles and games that I inherited in the collection was all from him.
That's
I'd
nice of
also
him.
get some from flea markets and eBay, but I wasn't too big on collecting at the time. I didn't have much money to do so.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how big it was going to get. It just started as a corner and then it spread to the rest of the room. There was no organization. As you can see, I didn't even have shelves. I just used boxes and crates. It was a mess, but that added to some of the charm of the
I
early
think it's Waynesville
episodes.
back then, though.
Now to get to the personal side a bit and what this room means to
S-
me looking at it today is how far I've come. This is a DVD, so I figure you want to know the inside story. So the nerd episodes was just something I did for fun.
Hmm.
I made them because I wanted to make them, not because I ever thought I'd get paid for them or anything like
Yeah.
that. So I was doing the videos for free that entire year. Just knowing that people were being entertained by them was all the reward I needed.
Hmm.
But the truth is I was also working a regular full-time job at the time, and it was really hard to be able to do both. I didn't have a lot of spare time, so when I'd come home from work, I'd go straight to work on the nerd episodes, and honestly, I don't even know how I was able to do it. Although I wasn't doing the movie
Yeah.
reviews yet or any of the other videos you see on
Yeah.
cinemassacre.com, it was pretty much just the nerd for that year. Whatever other projects I had, I put on hold because I saw the potential in the nerd and I wanted to keep it going as a series. But with the full-time job, it got harder and harder to be able to do that
Hmm.
and tend to my personal life, which was kind of falling apart. My girlfriend made a lot of sacrifices to live with me at that apartment. It was very difficult for her. We lived away from our family and our friends, and it was all because of the job I had, which was sucking me dry, which I think most people feel that way about their jobs. But this one in particular caused me a lot of unwarranted stress. Not to
Damn.
get into all the details, but the situation at that place was very bad and I had to quit. Leaving the job meant having to find another place to live, but that's what I did. This is what the place looked like before I moved out, and I do miss that place because it was a nice apartment. But I was broke. Trust me, there was no game collecting going on at that time. I wasn't even thinking about trying to do any more nerd episodes.
Hmm.
I was, but getting a job was the first most important thing.
Yeah.
I had to work as a freelancer and give up my health insurance. I took
Damn.
different editing jobs and finally was able to start working out some deals to monetize the nerd episodes. Finally, I got myself back on my feet, married my girlfriend, got to keep making nerd episodes, and everything worked out. And that's all thanks to you. Thanks for buying the DVDs, even just for watching the episodes online, for giving me all the games to review, for sending me fan art, fan songs, for all the things you've done. Thanks a lot for getting me through a rough time, for helping me to make improvements in my life and to do what I enjoy doing. Thanks a lot.
Wow, that's deep. That's deep. That's emotional. You can hear the emotions, rolling on that one. But yeah, I mean, damn. Yeah, Bible games. Oh God, their name shall not be spoken. But yeah, I mean, I think I saw Rob the Robot in some of that pictures. I'm pretty sure I saw Rob the Robot. But yeah, I mean, 2006. That was a long time ago, and that's when he was first starting out. It was quite shocking to see the state of his apartment, so to speak, because everything was just everywhere. It looked like an absolute tip. But I agree with him. It adds to the nostalgia. Well, the sort of I don't know. When you watch the older videos, it feels warm and welcome. It feels more realistic because you get to see the background. It's just some guy filming in his basement, so to speak. It's rustic. But with his latest videos, he's got like tons of games and you can see all the games and it doesn't feel the same. Mostly because he's got an entire filming setup, he has an environment equipped for dealing with his needs to produce an episode. But, back then, I'm guessing in 2006, 2007, so to speak, he didn't really have that equipment. He was just improvising on the way, you know. But yeah, that added to the charm of the older episodes. But yeah, that was a good video. I enjoyed that very much. So yeah, if you like this video, make sure to give a like, comment down below, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.